Hey guys, it's me, Hannah, and sorry for the time running, and sorry about the video pausing, and I guess I can handle it this time. And yes, we're doing another video on video, like always. And we just finished the 7th chapter, and we're heading up to the 8th chapter. So, let's get to it. Chapter 8. Madame Divina walked over to Rapunzel. She placed her bag on the table, and then she reached out to hold Rapunzel's hands. "You have a wonderful talent, young lady. Sorry," she said. Then she peered at Rapunzel's thick blonde braid and an extraordinary amount of hair. "Thank you," Rapunzel said. She touched a few of the flowers in her hair to make sure the braid was secure. "Painting for other people is very new to me." "Well," said Madame Divina, smiling, "then we should have a party to celebrate." Roberto clapped his hands together. "Excellent idea, Madame," he added. "We have an official showing of your artwork. Come on, let's decorate." "But I have to get going," Rapunzel started to say. "I don't have much time." Roberto and Madame Divina were already scurrying around the shop. They couldn't.
I told you not to play around or diorama. Now look what you did.
They couldn't be stopped. But they couldn't be stopped. "I'll go tell Catherine and Margot down the street," Madame Divina said. "They will be sure to get everyone here for a party." "And I'll tell George to send over some pastries," Roberto offered. "Our party needs some special treats." Rapunzel looked over at Flynn. He shrugged. He didn't mind. They would still make it to the lanterns if they were fast. In just a few moments, the store has become a party scene, complete with decorations, food, and people. "A painter's first sale is memorable," Roberto said to Rapunzel. He handed her a glass of lemonade and cream puff drizzled with chocolate. "Now you are a true working artist. Congratulations." "Thank you," Rapunzel said. She took a bite of the cream puff. She had never tasted anything so delicious. Having a party was more fun than she had ever imagined. "Flynn, this is fantastic," Rapunzel whispered to him. Flynn and Pascal were standing next to the food table. Flynn licked his fingers. "These cream puffs are good," he said. "Roberto knows how to throw a party." "I've never party."
That's a great idea. Yeah, we'll camp out here all night.
A party.
Uh-oh. I think I may have sold too much sizzle.
A party.
I can't believe our
I've never been to an actual party, Rapunzel admitted. She looked down at her feet.
It won't be so bad.
No big birthday parties in the tower? Flynn asked, raising his eyebrows. No, Rapunzel said sadly. Usually, it's just Mother Gothel, Pascal, and me.
You said there was an ancient burial ground.
Pascal lifted his head and nodded. Then he reached out and shoved another cream puff into his mouth, rubbed his tummy, and smiled. And this is the artist, Roberto said, pulling Rapunzel over to meet a friend. Rapunzel, this is the bookstore owner. He wants to buy one of your paintings. Rapunzel smiled so wide that her cheeks began to hurt. She still couldn't believe that people liked her work. This is my most successful art show, Roberto exclaimed happily. We've sold all of your paintings. He opened his cash box to reveal many gold coins. He handed it over to Rapunzel. This is all well deserved. Please, take this money. Rapunzel said. She pushed the box toward Roberto. It's for the art lesson, and so much more today was a perfect day. Flynn's eyes widened. You know, maybe I should hold on to the money for you. I could go buy Roberto a gift and still have some left over. Pascal turned red and stamped his foot. Rapunzel shook her head. I want him to be able to go back home, Rapunzel continued, turning to Roberto. You need to paint the seaside. Please, take this money. Roberto was overwhelmed. You are making my dreams come true, he said. He burst into tears. Oh, why are you crying? Rapunzel asked. She had not meant to upset him. Did I do something wrong? Those are tears of joy, Madame Davina said, handing Roberto a handkerchief. Rapunzel, you have made Roberto very happy. And what about your dream, Rapunzel? Oh, Flynn asked softly. He glanced out of the window at the darkening sky. He knew that soon the lanterns would be launched. Roberto walked over to a large cabinet in the back of the shop, and opened the doors and pulled a shiny tin box from a shelf. I want you to have this set of paintbrushes, he said to Rapunzel. Oh, Roberto, Rapunzel gushed. You have already given me so many gifts. She opened up the box and saw the rows of bushes in all different sizes. The handles were all bright red, and the tops were shiny silver. The brushes had never been used. Wow, she whispered. She held up one to Flynn. I was saving these brushes for a special project, Roberto said. I would like it if you would take them. Rapunzel reached out and gave Roberto a tight hug. I will never forget you. or this day, and I will treasure these brushes forever. Will you come visit me again? Roberto said. Yes, please come back again, Madame Davina said. Rapunzel looked down at the floor. This adventure day was a big step for her. She wasn't sure what Mother Gospel would say about art lessons with Roberto. If only Mother Gospel could meet Roberto and see how kind he was. And now he and Madame Davina had thrown such a lovely party for her. If Rapunzel is back in town, she'll swing by, Flynn said. Rapunzel smiled at him gratefully. He took her hand and led her to the door. Rapunzel, Flynn, and Pascal headed out. Maximus was waiting for them to go down to the canal. Rapunzel had set out with Flynn to see the lanterns. She hadn't hoped for anything else along the way. Now she had sold all her paintings like a true artist and made some new friends. She looked at Flynn. Life had been full of surprises since he showed up at the tower. Rescue to the canal. Flynn took off running. Rapunzel looked at Maximus and grinned. She hopped up into the saddle with Pascal and trotted up to Flynn. Rethink that plan. On second thought, this will make a funny painting. She clicked her heels and Maximus bolted towards. Flynn chased after them. Somehow he didn't think this would be the last time Rapunzel surprised him.